Victoria is famous for being a place that people come to visit and never want to leave. So if you have friends who are interested in moving to Victoria, I made this video to share some of the tips I have to help you understand what you can do to help them. I'm Sean P. I'm a real estate agent living in Victoria, and I make YouTube videos that are designed to help people understand how to navigate our market and make better decisions when moving here. If this is something that you find useful, please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else that I come up with. And if you're interested in connecting with me to discuss your plans involving real estate, you can use the link in my description to get some time in my calendar. Okay, so here are the top 7 things that you can do to help someone navigate their move to Victoria. Okay, the first tip I have if you want to help someone move to Victoria is to help them get an idea of the different areas they could pursue when they're shopping for a home. If you live here, you're going to have a lot of context that they're lacking on what would be appropriate to their lifestyle, their goals, and ultimately their budget as well. So you can contrast living downtown with, say, Saanich or the Peninsula and Sydney versus maybe View Royal and Esquimalt versus moving out to the West Shore. These are all great locations and they all have their own perks and their own budgets assigned to them. So help them get an idea of where they'd probably fit in best. Tip number 2, if you want to help someone move to the island, is to get them set up to watch the market. Now, every area is going to have its own going rate and its own style of inventory. So if someone has an idea of where they want to live, it can be really helpful to watch the market for several months while they prepare before they even go out and start looking at homes. This is going to get them acclimatized to the pricing, and it's going to help them understand what kind of homes are in the area that they want to live. And sometimes they'll realize that maybe they need to explore other options if they don't see something that they like. The third tip I have is to help them plug in to local services. If they're planning to move here, then there's a whole bunch of little things they'll probably have to organize for themselves when they arrive. Things like healthcare and childcare often will also have a waiting list. So if they're planning to move, getting on the waiting list in advance and knowing where you stand with various service providers can make things way smoother for them when they get here. Tip number 4 is to share in the day-to-day perks of living in Victoria while they're planning their move. Let's face it, a move is a lot of work, and along the way, they're gonna feel that burden. So you can remind them to help them stay energized. And it's not all trips up to Tofino and these magical moments. It can be the little things that really stand out about life here. The slower pace to things, the little lifestyle upgrades in the everyday things that you get to take part of, or just enjoying the scenic beauty and the weather that we have here. Reminding them of these things from afar could really make a difference. Honestly, I routinely like to brag about the weather to my friends back out east because I know that often when they're knee deep in snow, it's 10 or 15 degrees here and sunny skies, and it's just a great way to keep people motivated along the way while they're trying to figure things out. Now, tip number 5 goes hand in hand with tip number 4, and that is to help them appreciate that life is a little bit different here. Victoria has this unique, quirky nature. We're the land of surfing hippies and people who moved out here because they got just tired with the rat race and wanted to make their life whatever it was that they chose for themselves. So our culture in this city is a little bit different from everywhere else, and reminding people about that is really a great way to prepare them for when they actually move here and get to experience it on the day-to-day. Tip number 6 for helping your friends move to Victoria is to share in the excitement. It's easy to get bogged down in all the work associated with moving along the journey. So if you're there throughout the experience, helping them stay excited and reminding them about the goal and the outcome that they're pointing towards, it's really going to keep them motivated, and it's going to make it easier for them to push through the hard times. I saved one of the most impactful things that you could do as the final tip. Tip number 7 for helping someone move to Victoria is to help them navigate the job market. Now, finding a job can be hard in any city, and Victoria is no different, but we do have thriving sectors that you can point them towards. In particular, tech, government, tourism, and healthcare are very strong in Victoria. In addition to that, we have all kinds of social services that can help point them along the way. So if you connect them to local resources, that could be something that could move them down the field. No matter what, if you have someone that you care about that is planning to move here, being involved not only is going to help them, but it'll motivate them and it'll make the experience more fun for you as well. So I hope that some of these tips are useful. As always, I'm thankful that you took the time to watch this. If you did get this far, please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else that we put together. And if you want to connect with me, as always, there's going to be a link in the description you can use, and we can have a discussion about your plans involving real estate or maybe your friends' plans. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.